Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio July 2, 2022. The moon continues its transit of your sector of spirit and adventure for the first part of the day, inspiring an attitude that there's something more to enjoy, learn, or explore. You can feel empowered this morning, possibly due to a significant person in your life or new insights into a project. Talking about your plans with someone you trust can be rewarding. There can be some genuinely brilliant ideas building now. Later today, the moon reaches the top of your solar chart, and your thinking is more goal-focused. On an emotional level, your need for structure comes on strong, and it's likely to drive you in the next 2 days. You will be quite fascinated by the kind of atmosphere that is generated by the day's celestial configuration. It has all the ingredients that you secretly crave on drawn-out nights. Excitement, and more excitement. If your partner seems less enthusiastic about going anywhere different, leave your friend behind at home and just go for it. You will have much more fun. Gather your thoughts and all the necessary information needed before taking action. You might feel like it is time to change your workflow, especially if you want to include something new into your routine. With Mars in Aries squaring the moon in Cancer, you might feel more reactive than usual as you seek out new adventures, travel opportunities, and educational opportunities to incorporate into your job. But with this is acknowledging that your professional views might change with these experiences, which could be difficult to imagine. Have faith that trying something new will work out. Thanks to your zodiac sign, you are probably quite comfortable in a group of people. Your gregarious nature tends to attract a lot of friends. But today you might feel a greater need for some time to yourself to figure out your plans regarding your finances. Don't hesitate to tell those around you that you need to be alone for a little while. Feeling the need to perform every day can wear a person into the ground until they reach a point where acting up becomes so second nature that even they don't know what they're really feeling. Take some time to yourself. Relations with friends and family are very positive. The atmosphere is full of openness and a zest for life. It's time to share your good mood with as many people as possible. Use the leisure facilities in your neighborhood and meet up with friends. Having fun together bonds your friendships even closer. Secrets can be fun, unless you have to keep them. Consider letting this particular feline out of its bag. Your friends will be relieved to know what's up finally. You feel content and use any opportunity to get some useful feedback from a partner regarding exactly how they feel about you. Whether you want to enter a long-term relationship or you appreciate life as it is, make a decision about the type of person you want to be with, and decide how you feel about them. Today is a good day for you to spend time with a friend. You might want to make plans for dinner and a movie with a pal you haven't seen in a while. Romance is all well and good, but sometimes you just like to hang out with a friend and shoot the breeze. You might need to have some boy talk and to exercise some of that powerful male energy. Don't be surprised if you find yourself feeling more like playing than working on this day. This essence can bring out the spontaneous side of you that is often overshadowed with work and responsibility. If you allow yourself to let loose, this is sure to delight the people you share the most time with, especially if you have kids. Let the flow of the fun-loving vibration take you away to some good times and laughter today. It is sure to feel terrific. The moon may be in your career sector and more focused on both job and career matters today, but its departure from an adventurous part of your chart yesterday has left behind something that has taken on a life of its own. The adventurous lunar vibes of the last few days were a lot more potent and the impact more enduring than most monthly visits, thanks to the new moon this created and with the sun staying on. After being on the same page over the last few days, the sun and moon are highlighting both sides of life's fence today and in the process a taste of things to come. While Neptune only turned retrograde in your romantic sector 4 days ago, already support from a new moon in an adventurous part of your chart has brought a mix of romance, adventure, and nostalgia together. This is something that will deepen over the coming weeks, and especially when Venus, the planet of love, returns to an adventurous part of your chart in 16 days. Our eyes in the sky. Investing money today can reap big returns and dividends. It's also a great day to connect with those you haven't spoken to in quite some time. If you're single, pay attention to the people you meet or engage with today. They could play an important role in your future. Embrace the positivity and good vibes. Today is a pleasant day, which is a nice change from all the cosmic chaos of last week. There's some powerful energy fueling your ambition and driving you to get a lot done today, but power struggles are unavoidable during the difficult Moon, Mars, and Pluto cardinal T-square. If you can feel the tension building between you and someone else who also wants the leadership role you're intent on playing, it's going to come to a head at some point. And when it all blows up in your face, it's not going to be pretty. You might want to have an alternate plan ready in case your authority is successfully challenged. After a brief void of course period, the Moon enters playful Leo, helping diffuse some of the more difficult cosmic energy from earlier. Luckily, you should be able to forget about some of the day's tenser moments as you play with your kids or go out dancing with friends. Being the center of attention is your main goal now, and whether it's adoring affection from a lover or all eyes on you on the dance floor, you're happy to soak up the happiness that being in the spotlight offers you now. Regardless, we will confront psychological material at this time, and we are offered protection to this end so we might understand our inner workings and unconscious motivations without getting overwhelmed. Following this connection, the Moon falls into a void lasting into the early evening. Use this time for reflection. We might think we are living in the here and now, but how much of our personality and identity hinges on nostalgia? Are our thoughts of what it means to be productive, tech-savvy, or eco-conscious actually rather inefficient and outdated? Under this influence, we believe that it is our purpose, our mission, to help others modernize their lifestyles by encouraging them to think outside the box. There is freedom in liberating ourselves from old conditioning, and thankfully, others see our message as revolutionary and exciting, rather than disruptive. In the morning, the Cancer Moon trines Neptune in Pisces, stimulating our creative impulses. Ultimately, we get more from rest than from exertion now. When we allow ourselves to relax, we gain the ability to tune into serendipity and thereby develop greater trust in our intuition. We can use this influence to practice divination techniques, such as reading tea leaves, tarot, or scrying. Looking to our astrological charts can also be revelatory, not because we are seeking answers, but because we are open to receiving insights from the universe. Late in the morning, the Moon squares off with Mars in Aries, provoking tension. Our emotional needs and desires conflict at this time, creating an internal battle of wills. We risk taking our frustrations out on anyone who happens to get in our way. Obviously, this is a poor use of our energy, which can be much better applied to self-examination. Otherwise, we can get our angst out through physical activity, but should avoid competitive sports as we could accidentally injure ourselves or another when we are simply attempting to face a challenge courageously.